As our captains meet in midfield, we'll introduce them to you. The Bobcats, number 6, Darian Dukes, number 22, Omri Oliver, number 24, Isaiah Perez, and number 73, Christian Mascaro. Captains for the Lions, number 1, Emmanuel Williams, number 2, Jacob Memphis, number 42. And number 28, Taylor Connell.
There was the referee and the public address announcer announcing the results of the coin toss. We will have a kickoff here momentarily. The Refugio Bobcats and the Lovelady Lions just about set for this semifinal game. Mike Rose here along with Jack Cantrell and Suna running the show. Hi, Suna. Even though you can't hear. I literally just walked into this press box, and it's so nice to be with you guys. Thanks for getting everything set up so that I could attend my 6th grade son's band concert tonight. So it worked out very well. And thanks to I-35 for parting the waters, as it were. So the Lovelady Lions are going to kick off. Dean Hammock, thank you very much. Dean Hammock, the kicker for Lovelady, will kick off back deep for Refugio. It's just going to be a short kick. It'll go about 15 yards. Fair catch is called at the 38-yard line, and that's where Refugio will take over on offense to start the game. No time off the clock here as the first quarter begins. 12 minutes left to go.
Lovelady are 14-0 coming into this game, an undefeated season. Of course, you scratch that, it's a whole new season basically when you go into playoffs. Refugio coming in 12-2. They had 2 losses on the season. Refugio with 611 points for, 173 against. That was for the season.
Mascaro under center, 2 receivers to each side. One back in the backfield. Mascaro's going to hand off up the middle, up across to the 40, spinning his way, trying to get it on the right side. He'll get only a couple yards. He'll get up just across the 40-yard line. That was number 24, Isaiah Perez, on the carry. Two receivers once again. One back in backfield. Quick throw out to the left. Up across the 45. Still on his feet up across midfield. Be a first down for the Bobcats. On the reception was Les Rhodes, the wide receiver, number 4. Two receivers side, one back in the backfield. Mascaro back pass, looking to throw deep, throw across the middle, wide open, up at the 25-yard line. It's caught up to the 20, still on his feet, lowers his shoulder, get all the way down to the 16-yard line. A big pitch and catch for the Bobcats.
Nice downfield block there. Another wide receiver coming in, slot receiver. Saw where he was going, he read the block, get him a couple extra yards there.
Les Rhodes once again on the carry, or the catch, 2 catches in a row for him. Quick throw out to the right side, caught up at the 15, up to the 10, spinning his way, brought down inside the 10-yard line. That was number 6, Dadrian Dukes.
A little screen play off to the right, and the Bobcats are knocking on the door.
Clock winding inside 10 minutes. In that side, 11 to 10. Being pressured as Mascaro is trying to roll around, gets out to his right, still on his feet at the 20. He's going to be knocked backwards, and a big loss on the play, but there's a flag as well.
Yeah, let's see what this flag is.
Mascaro knocked all the way back to the 20-yard line. We got a flag on the field. We got referees and officials pointing at the ground, the ball.
Subs coming in and out.
Going over to Lovelady's coach, explaining what's going on.
Lovelady's coach, Kerry Thurwanger, the head coach for the Lovelady Lions.
Tough to hear what the call was there, but
Not sure what the call was. Maybe a holding. Anyway, loss of, well, less than 10.
so all the way back to the 30. Quick throw out to the left across his body. Perez is catch up to the 25-20. Spinning around, he'll get close to the original line of scrimmage.
Brings it back to the original line of scrimmage. I think that was a holding call after losing yards on that last play. He just made up for it pretty well. Quick pitch and catch to the left side.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Maybe, but I'd say more like 11, but the scoreboard says 10. Musgrove takes a snap. Plenty of time, rolls out to his right, throws back across his body all the way to the left side. Up across the 10, lowers the shoulder. Not enough for a first down. Will bring up 4th down, but gets all the way down to the 10-yard line. Nice little creation play right there from the Bobcats.
Yeah, he had the whole play going to the right. He looks to his left, and there happened to be a man going around. He's knocked out of bounds at the 10-yard line. It's fourth down and 2 to go here. 9:38 on the clock.
Bunch in the backfield. Three backs in the backfield. The quarterback, it's a direct snap to Perez. Perez lowers his shoulder. He gets up to the 6-yard line. That's just enough for a 4th down conversion. Be 1st and goal for the Bobcats. Nice little run. Bunching up the center like that. Perez has lowered his shoulder, followed his blockers, and 1st and goal.
It's a great conversion right there. They've got a little bit of a risky call. It is the first quarter. You know, you generally don't see 4th down conversions in the 4th quarter, but of course he was only 2 yards away. Now 1st and goal.
2 receivers out to the right. The Lovelady Lions ate that one up. Knocks him all the way back to about the 8-yard line. Looks like it'll be a loss on the play. Trying to see who the back was that was tackled. Taylor Connell of the tackle. Quick pitch out to the left from the Bobcats. Trying to get her on that left side. He get hit hard, not quite back to the 5-yard line. Bring up 3rd and goal for the Bobcats.
Licked at about the 8, would look like. Let's see what they go with here.
Bobcats, yeah, I'm sorry. Bobcats really trying to test the edges here and had some good success up the middle with that big pass across the middle and that run on 1st down to convert for 1st down.
Establishing a run game early.
Mascaro's going to fake the handoff, try to take it himself. It'll get up to about the 7-yard line. Only about a yard gain on the play, brings up 4th down and goal.
You got to kick a field goal here. But it looks to me he's saying stay on.
Yeah, they're back out there. They didn't even take any time, just looked at his wristband. 2 receivers to each side. Mascaro's going to take snap. This could be a bad snap and a false start on the Bobcats. May make Coach Herring reconsider this going for it. Yeah, here comes the special teams unit out for the Bobcats.
The Bobcats kicker, Marcus Arredondo, number 30. He's got about a 22-yard little chip right here.
Be a 28-yarder, yeah. 2018. Kick is up. And it's good. So 7:36 left to go here in the 1st quarter. The Bobcats drive all the way down the field and they come up with a field goal, 3-0 over the Lovelady Lions.
Like you said, they marched down. Strong run game pretty early. That surprised me. And you know, Marcus Arredondo got him on the board with a quick little kick there. Now we're going to see what this Lovelady Lions offense can do. And they can do a bunch, folks. On this season, they have 638 points for and only 172 points against them. And that'll generally land you an undefeated record, which, of course, they have going into this game. 14-0. Their last game was against the Shelbyville Dragons, played on neutral ground in Nacogdoches, Texas. The Lions made adjustments early on and were able to halt the Dragons to 1 touchdown.
Here comes the Bobcats ready to kick it off to those Lovelady Lions. Back deep for Lovelady, number 1, Emmanuel Williams.
Back deep for the Lions, number 1, Emmanuel Williams, and number 24, Taylor.
Got 2 men back. The Bobcats now set to kick. Looks to be a little pooch kick.
It's going to go out of bounds just inside the yard line. Flag will come up. It'll be pretty much a spot foul right there.
Both teams going with pooch kicks for the opening kickoffs. Not trying to have any special teams theatrics here early on in this state semi game. Trying to play it pretty conservative. The ball on the ground, I anticipate not a whole lot of deep bombs.
So the penalty will make it first and 10 from the 44-yard line of Lovelady. So pretty good field position. Runner comes in motion from deep across the field. Mosley hands it off, but he is snuffed out, pushed backwards. He'll lose a couple yards on the play, bring up the second down and about 12 or 13.
They swallowed up there. No one bid on the man in motion, and everyone stayed home.
So I said Mosley, it's Hosley, excuse me. Lee Hosley, the quarterback for the Lions.
Someone moved early.
One of the defensive linemen wasn't paying attention to the football and just went up and tapped the shoulder of the offensive lineman across from him. So they'll get those yards back plus a couple that they lost on the first play. Well, I take that back. They're going to call that against Lovelady.
Really?
Marching it backwards to bring up second down and 17. 2 receivers to the left, 1 up top to the right, fakes the handoff, does Hosley. Hosley looking to throw, throwing across to the left side, incomplete.
Plays broken up there by Omri Oliver for the Bobcats.
P.D. Little, the receiver for the Lions, brings up 3rd down and a country mile.
Yeah, 3rd and 17 here to go. The Lions are in a hole here early. Let's see what they do.
Ball's placed at the 36-yard line. 3rd and 17. Hosley's going to hand off up the middle. Missed the tackle up to the 50-yard line. 45-40, 35-30, 25-20. Brought down from behind up at the 20-yard line. A big run for the Lovelady Lions.
Wow, I think everyone in the stadium was thinking pass there. Clearly that defense wasn't. Could have driven a truck through that hole.
There's a huge hole, and 2 tackles missed right up close as he, like you said, they were just trying to look for the pass, and he ran right by him. 1st and 10 at the 21. Hosley takes the snap, hands it off to the same person who just sprinted up the middle. That's number 1.
No such luck on this play. A yard, maybe. Yep, 2nd and 9.
Two receivers to the right, 1 down here to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. High snap, handoff to Williams once again. Williams around the left side, still on his feet, trying to push the pile to get close to the 15-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 17. Bring up third down and about 7.
15, Cody Herring on the tackle.
See what they go with here. Looks to be, like you said, 3rd and 7.
Three receivers up top to the right, one down to the left. They're moving from right to left as we see them. Holsey takes snap, looking to throw his playing time. He's going to put it up in the air for Williams. Just out of the reach of Williams into the end zone, incomplete. They'll bring up 4th down and long for those Lovelady Lions.
Lions looking to convert there. And they had, looking for a pass interference call, didn't get it.
Little bit of bumping and pushing, but nothing really to call. You're right.
Yeah, no, not enough. We've got 4 wide. Excuse me, 5 wide. 2 in the slot.
5 seconds left on the shot clock. Holsey takes snap, goes over his head. He's going to be drilled by number 15, knocked backwards on 4th down. That'll do it. The Bobcats take over. Huge play.
Wow.
15, Nate Smith, the linebacker, came through untouched. And thanks to that bobbled snap, it went right over the top of Holsey's hands. He had to turn around to pick it up. And Smith was right there to level him.
Holsey just clobbered on that play. And I'll tell you what, that tackle probably definitely brought him out of field goal range. So now they've got 1st and 10 to go here.
1st and
the
10.
Bobcats.
Yeah, the Bobcats take over on downs. 2 receivers to each side, man in motion. Mosquero takes a snap, but there's a flag on the play. Going to say offsides against, or false start, excuse me, against the Bobcats.
The false start for the Bobcats. Brings us to 1st and 15.
So from the 21-yard line this time, 1st down 15, as Jack just said. 2 receivers up top to the left, 2 down to the right. Man goes in motion from the left side. Scarrow looking to throw. Has plenty of time. Now he's going to roll out to his left, trying to throw the ball. Evades one tackler and then another. Still on his feet. He's going to be brought down inside the 15-yard line. Another loss on the play. Man, that was great coverage by the Lovelady Lions to prevent Mosquero from throwing it anywhere.
I almost thought he was going to scramble out of that, but now his receivers got out of range. And there was just people coming from all angles at him. Results in a loss of about 12.
Mosquero takes a snap, thrown out to his right, caught up at the 15, trying to make a move up close to the 20-yard line. That was Perez on the catch. We'll get some of those yards back, bring up 3rd down.
3rd down, they have to convert here. Looks like we've got a player down for the Lions.
So with that, Lions did a good job on offense, and then we're stalled on that bad play. 3-0, 4 minutes, 29 seconds left to go here in the 1st quarter. Line player back up on his feet and off to the sideline. 3rd down and 17 for the Refugio Bobcats. One back in the backfield with Mosquero takes a snap, looking to throw. Pump fakes, throws back across his body, wide open, but dropped.
Met by 3 or 4 defensive backs. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say Les Rhodes was the intended receiver, but hit him right in the hands and he wasn't able to catch it. It would have been a 1st down for sure, up close to the 40-yard line, but it'll bring up 4th down, and the punter will, well, of course we thought they would punt before on 4th down. They went for it. I see Mosquero still out there at quarterback. Probably just going to drop back a little bit deeper and boot it away. It looks like he's standing in that kind of area to do that. That's exactly what we'll do. Almost got a hand on it. Did number 15. It's going to take a Bobcat roll right up at the 45-yard line. That's where it'll be downed. Number 6, Dadrian Duke. Dadrian Dukes downs it for the Bobcats, and the Lovelady Lions will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Old 35-yard punt there. We've got a 1st and 10 for the Lovelady Lions. We'll see if Lee Halsey can get his offense going here in the first. We've got 4 minutes and 6 seconds remaining.
Both offenses moving very quickly. Two backs in the backfield. One rolls out. Williams on the carry. Lowers his shoulder, gets across the 45. He'll probably get 2 yards on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 8.
Helmet popped off there by a number 1, Emmanuel Williams for the Lions.
So he has to come off the field for one play. 2 receivers up top to the right. Handoff going around the right side. Tries to lower his shoulder, but he's going to get pushed way back. Nice job by the Bobcat defense. Oh, my gosh.
Talk about swallowed up. That's the definition of it right there.
For sure. Cade White was the ball carrier, and he was knocked backwards by about 3 or 4 Bobcat defenders. Tried to get around that right side, and they were waiting for him and gave him a good licking.
That's right. Forward motion was called about the 48-yard line.
3rd down and 7 for the Lovelady Lions. 2 receivers to each side. 2 backs in the backfield. Holsey looking to throw deep down the right side. Just out of the reach. Hit him in the fingertips, but incomplete. Looked like there should have been a little bit of interference on the defense, but no call made, and it'll bring up 4th down for the Lovelady Lions.
There is a flag down on the play. We'll see what the call is. It was right off the line of scrimmage. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was just saying I didn't see anything deep, so good eyes, Jack. They will march the ball forward, so it does go against Refugio. It'll remain 3rd down and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Okay. 2 receivers to each side for the Lions. Motion.
Oh, yeah. Number 81 jumped pretty early there for the Bobcats.
That's an extra 5 yards right there. Two penalties in a row gives the Lions a 1st down without even having to do anything.
Sure enough, 1st down, and they move with that one into Bobcat territory.
It's 1st and 10 all the way down to the 42-yard line of the Bobcats.
That's a pretty nice turnout, honestly. If you look at the Bobcat crowd.
Yeah, they travel well. I had a chance to talk to a few folks from the school district. Refugio does a great job, has a lot of fans. Holsey takes the snap, hands off up the middle.
Nothing doing up the middle. Gets maybe a yard or 2.
Cade White on the carry for the Lions, who gets a couple yards. Looks like 3. 2nd down and 7. One receiver to each side. Holsey takes the snap, hands it off to Williams. Williams drives up the middle. Really trying to test that middle of the defense, or the Lions. Bobcats holding strong. They'll bring up 3rd down and about 5.
Third down and 5. I think this ball might be to Emmanuel Williams in the backfield.
2 receivers to each side. Snap and handoff. Good call by Jack right there. It's exactly what happens, but the Bobcats are right on the spot. They'll knock him back 1 yard. He tries to get around the left side, and they grab him right around the shoulders and throw him backwards. So no forward progress. Brings up 4th down for the Lions, the 43-yard line.
4th and 6. This Bobcat defensive line, they're a little jumpy, but they sure get the job done up front.
Got an injured Bobcat down on the field over there. Training staff comes out. The officials blow the clock dead. So we're at 1:29 left to go here in the first quarter. All the teams, both teams taking a knee. So folks, we really appreciate you joining us this evening here at this Section 2A semifinal game here in beautiful Georgetown, Texas at the Georgetown Independent School District Athletic Complex. It's a gorgeous night for football. Winds blowing out of the north. See the flags down there on the south sidelines.
Yeah, they're going. Training staff coming off now. Bobcat is back on his feet, now being ushered to the sideline. Should be underway momentarily.
I guess I should say the wind's blowing out of the east, because that's west. I got my direction mixed up, because there's the highway right there. All right. I just got my bearings, folks, so wind's blowing nonetheless from whatever direction. Lions are going to go for it here on 4th down with 1:27 left to go. The Bobcat player able to get off on his own power. 3 receivers to the left, 1 up top to the right. Jose looking to throw. He'll throw a quick out to his left, but incomplete. In and out of the hands of the receiver. No, it'll be a turnover on downs. So the Bobcats take over.
The attempted screen play, what looked like, but the Lovelady Lions was busted up quickly. Like you said, a turnover on downs. Bobcats have some pretty good field position to start.
So here comes Refugio back on offense. They're leading with 1:16 left to go here in the first quarter by a score of 3-0. Mascaro takes a snap, hands off to Perez. Perez up the middle, going around the right side. Makes a man miss up to the 50-yard line, around to the 45, and runs out of bounds. A nice big run by Isaiah Perez.
Yeah, he caught the edge there and was forced out of bounds about the 30, no, scratch that. Forced out of bounds, what looked to be about the 42, 45, excuse me.
Perez up the middle once again, gets inside the 40-yard line down to the 39. 6 yards on the carry.
Second and 4 now.
2 receivers down to the right, 1 up top to the left. Player goes in motion. Mascaro hits that man in motion. Trying to get up to the 40, and then there's a flag on the play. Les Rhodes, the intended the receiver on the as he came in motion, catches it, but see what the flag is. Sorry, Jack, didn't mean to interrupt there, bud.
Oh, no, you're good. The flag there, speculating possible holding, maybe.
Yeah, it was thrown. There was one of the Bobcats was blocking on that play, and holding could be a good call right there. We'll see what the ref says here in a second. That's what it is, holding on number 11, Damon LaFawn. Another receiver out there trying to make a play, block for his fellow receiver. Had a little too much jersey in his hand on that play, so they'll be pushed back to midfield. So it'll be 2nd down and 15 for the Bobcats.
Sure enough, cost his team good yards. Promise you, coach won't be too happy about that. Now 2nd and 14.
2 receivers to the left. Direct snap. Mascaro is still on his feet, trying to make something happen up to the 45, 40, still on his feet, gets a block to the 20, 25, 20, sorry, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Bobcats. I started having to go backwards there for a second, but a nice little run and great blocking by the Bobcats. The quarterback, Jalen Mascaro, he gets all the way around the left side and down the sideline for a score. 11 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Bobcats put another few points up on the board.
The direct snap. A gutsy call there. Jalen Mascaro, he was kind of running around, shedding tacklers left and right. They were coming in from all angles. He finds a few blockers, gets the edge, and takes it down the sideline.
Nice play by the quarterback. Here's the extra point. Kick is up. It is good. So 11 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. The Bobcats all over the Lovelady Lions by a score of 10-0. With that, Ms. Sunish, we take our first break.
Download the new Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Connect and get live scores statewide. Find games near you. Plus, get your photos on our Friday night show. This is the one app that can handle high school football in Texas. Hit the App Store and type Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, big plays, plus the TQ Big Game of the Week.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Welcome back to Georgetown Independent School District Athletic Complex in Georgetown, Texas. Mike Rose along with Jack Cantrell and our producer, Suna Venkat, here in the broadcast booth. It's a gorgeous night. The Refugio Bobcats just scored on a long touchdown run by number 2, Jalen Muscaro, the quarterback, making the score 10-0. 11 seconds left to go in the first quarter. We'll have a kickoff here by the Bobcats. This one a little bit deeper, fielded up at the 31-yard line. It'll be returned up to the 40. Gets tackled. It gets wrapped up and dropped at the 45-yard line. So another good field position for the Lovelady Lions on these short kicks by both of these schools.
44, 45. Yeah, you know, no one's really taking any chances with these special teams. They're just little pooch kicks, give their guys time, make a play, wrap up, and drop them around the 40 to 30-yard line.
So here come the Lions. 6 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. They'll have one play before the second quarter begins. Man comes in motion from right to left. Hosley throws out to his left. Caught up across midfield, close to the 45-yard line. About 9 yards on the catch. That was number 15, Petey Little. They tried that play a couple series ago and went incomplete, but this time they're able to connect. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Refugio Bobcats on top, 10-0 in this semifinal game.
Great job by Little on that last play. Went up and got it at the highest point. And I believe he set his team up with 1 yard left to go for the first down.
So as the quarter comes to an end and the chain gang will basically just switch sides. They don't have to walk anywhere. It's kind of nice when that happens.
Yeah, no. The down marker just walked to the other side. Now that's interesting. The timeout taken there. It's not every day you see the entire team get in on one timeout and listen to the coach. I suppose the schools aren't that big, so it's doable.
Right.
But that's just not something you see. The whole team in on one timeout together.
So here we go with the second quarter underway. Handoff, fake the handoff to Williams. Hosley trying to get around the right side. He'll be brought down. The Lions now moving from left to right as we see them. Not able to get that first down. It'll be third down and 1. So no gain on that play.
Bobcat defensive line stepping up again. Like Mike said, 3rd and 1.
2 receivers stacked to the left side. Handoff to Williams. Williams will cross the 45 to the 40. Still on his feet up to the 30. Lowers his shoulder, takes on a blocker, and he's pushed out of bounds. Receiver Markham right at the 25-yard line, it looks like. First down for the Bobcats on a nice, or the Lions, excuse me, on a nice run by Emmanuel Williams.
Williams, that was a great job exploding through that hole. He found the gap, read a block, caught the edge, and he was off to the races.
Nice job by Jamel LaFond of Refugio to push him out of bounds. Otherwise, he would have been right down the sideline. Handoff once again to Williams. Williams around the around the right side, gets dragged by the shirt, but keeps his balance and on his feet. He's going to get pushed back for a loss, about maybe half yard to a yard, but great effort by the Lions. But nice job of pursuit and tackling by the Bobcats.
Williams got up a little bit slow on that play. See a little limp to him. Now, second down and 11.
Two receivers to the right, one way over there to the left side. Williams goes in motion, a high snap once again. Quick throw, incomplete. Hosley having trouble getting his hands on those snaps. They're snapped right at his face, or even sometimes higher, and he's had to try to corral them in. The series before, when Refugio had a great fourth down stop when that ball went over the head of the quarterback of Lovelady, and he had to turn around and was leveled. But brings up third down and 11 after that big run from the running back.
Nonetheless, Lions are 26 yards out, hoping to get on the board here.
Oh, nose tackle jump for Refugio on that one.
Flags all over the place.
That's got to be pretty frustrating for Coach Herring when you're the person right over the football gets a little jumpy. Costs the team 5 yards. So it's now a third down and 6, a little bit more manageable for the Lions here. Ball's placed just at the 21-yard line. Two receivers to each side. Man-on-man defense for the Bobcats. Hosley's going to be dropped. He's going to be sacked. He's looking to throw out to his right, and he's wrapped up. Number 51 for the Bobcats, Armon Brown, brought him down, a defensive tackle.
Like I said, they're jumpy, but they do get the job done. At a tackle for the loss. Now fourth down and 12 for the Lions.
They're going to go for it here on fourth down once again.
Yeah, why not?
Got him deep down in the. Hosley takes a snap, looking to throw, throws high across the middle. Just too much air underneath that ball. Way over the head of the outstretched arm of number 10, Hunter Murray, the intended receiver. So the Bobcats can take over on offense once again. Second time here in the first half where the defense of the Bobcats showed up big and got the ball back.
Bobcats are going to take over here on the 26-yard line. 27, excuse me. Long way to go. We'll see if Jalen Roscoe can lead his team to another score.
Handoff up the middle to Perez. Perez is going to be pushed backwards. They lose about 2 yards on the play. Almost 3 yards pushed back on that one. We have second down and 12. Three receivers this time up top to the right. Mascaro's got plenty of time, looking to throw deep down the right side. Has a man down there. Caught. Oh, incomplete. He went up at the highest point, had it, and when he hit the ground, it popped out. Nice play by the defense to swarm him, but man, heck of a try and effort. That was Damon LaFon, the wide receiver, who went up high and almost came down with that big, big play.
Man, that would have been such a play. A gutsy throw, too. He threw into quadruple coverage there. And his receiver still almost made a play on the ball. Looks to be a flag down, maybe?
All right. Since Mascaro had so much time to throw that ball, that one of the linemen got downfield too far on that and was called for that, but the Lions decline it, so it'll be third down and 12. Two receivers to each side. Mascaro's going to roll out to his right. Throws across his body. Intended for LaFon, but too low and falls incomplete.
Yeah, thrown behind him there. It's going to bring us to 4th and 12. The Bobcat offense, of course, trying to march down and maybe get on the board again. 4th and 12. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Scarlow's going to take the snap. He's going to roll out to his right, and he's going to punt it away. It's a high, looming punt. It's going to take a nice Refugio bounce. It bounces inside the 25. Still rolling. It'll get all the way down inside the 15-yard line, and it'll be touched down at the 14. Heck of a job by the quarterback of the Refugio Bobcats. Huge, huge punt.
Lovelady now is going to take over at the 14-yard line.
About a 60-yard punt for that young man.
Pinned deep by what you said. That was a monster punt.
So 9:05 left to go here in the second quarter. The Bobcats of Refugio, Texas on top, 10-0 over the Lovelady Lions. Lions come back on offense here, but they're pinned deep. They're all the way down at their own 14-yard line.
Halfback Taylor Connell being looked at by the training staff.
Williams takes a snap, going around the left side on his horse. Midfield 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Chase from behind, touchdown. He's hobbling as he gets to the end zone. But that's a huge run. That's an 86-yard run for the running back of Lovelady. Oh my goodness, he is hurting for certain, but a heck of a run for that young man.
No doubt. Wow. I mean, he just busted out an 86-yard run. An 86-yard run while he was limping. And he is in some clear agony over on the sideline. Like I said earlier, I saw him get out of a dog pile, limping away. Didn't seem to be an issue for 50 yards of that run. Yeah.
Devin Hammock out for the extra point for the Lions. Kick is up. And it is good. So 8:50 left to go here in the second quarter. The Lovelady Lions get on the board for the first time with that 86-yard touchdown run by number 1, Emmanuel Williams. So Bobcats still hold their lead 10-7 here with 8:50 left to go.
Hope it's nothing too serious for Williams here. He's a big part of this Lions offense.
Bobcats, I know, are probably wondering what the heck happened on that play, but it was just a nice run. Williams took the ball around the left side, saw a big hole, and everyone else was watching him go by.
Yeah.
But man, I give credit too for the Bobcats. They had 2 defenders right behind him, and like you mentioned, Williams was hobbling. He was hurting for certain, and they were right there, just within arm's reach to get him, but just not enough there. But the Lions here will kick off back to the Bobcats, and plenty of time to go here in the first half. And the Bobcats still hold the lead.
A job well done by that offensive line. And the Bobcats will receive this one. Looks to be another pooch kick set up.
The kicker for the Lions literally 1 yard off the ball. He's going to angle himself, he'll kick it, and it's going to go out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. Flag will fly. It's usually a penalty is about 30 yards from the spot of the kick. Do they spot it?
I believe so. This one should just be marked at the, looks to be 38, maybe? Moved up to the,
so they'll spot the ball at the 35-yard line.
Bobcats on their own 35-yard line to start this drive.
2 receivers up top to the right. They're moving right to left to see him. Mascaro takes a snap. He's going to do a quick handoff. Flips it to Perez. Perez is going to get knocked backwards. He'll lose about a yard or 2 on the play.
Yeah, nothing doing on the give there. Lions defense stepping up and losing 2 yards. Now 2nd and 12.
Musgrove takes a snap. Quick throw out to the left. Caught by Les Rhodes. Spins his way up to the 45-yard line. That's going to be just enough for a first down. They'll stop the clock to make sure they got the spot right. They're looking across the field at where the chains are. Looks like they got it.
I'm seeing chains moving.
There we go. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Up to the 45-yard line. Good call.
Here we go now. 7:55 remaining.
He's going to take a snap. He's going to rolling around. He's getting pressured. Still on his feet. He's getting brought from behind. The ball is loose, but they're going to say it was an incomplete pass. He tried to get rid of it. Nice play by the quarterback to throw the ball instead of losing it there, but he was, it would have been a sack.
Yeah, heads up play. You know, his line. Obviously, man got through, and he rolls right, feels the pressure from his blind side, begins the motion, and they're going to rule that an incomplete pass.
It would have been a loss of 10 on the play had he been ruled down back there.
Or a very costly fumble.
Pump fakes as Muscuro is rolling around, still getting pressure. The Lions there. He throws back across his body, high and out of bounds, incomplete. Bring up 3rd down and 10. Les Rhodes is the intended receiver there, standing all alone, but just way over his head.
Third down and 10. The momentum seems to have shifted in the Lions' favor.
Three receivers on one side. Muscuro's going to take it himself around the left side. Still on his feet up across the 50. Drags a couple of defenders. He'll get dropped down at the 48-yard line. It's about 7 yards on the carry.
Yeah,
bring up 4th down and 3.
4th and 4, 4th and 3. It's all the same thing.
Yeah, 4 yards. My bad. 6 yards on the carry. They try a sneak on the play. Not going to get enough for a first down, but there is a flag. Looked like there was a false snap because they were trying to get going there and see what the call is.
Sure enough, like you said, a false start.
So replay 4th down, be 4th and 9 now. See what the
Bobcats
Bobcats do.
Gonna lose 5 yards.
Jalen Muscuro. He's going to punt this one away again. A high, towering punt. It'll land inside the 20. It'll take another roll for the Bobcats, and they'll knock it down just at the 15-yard line.
Almost the same spot as that last punt.
So the ball is spotted at the 16-yard line of the Lions.
I remember the ball was at the 14, if you'll remember, before that giant run by Emmanuel Williams. He appears to be back on his feet, and he is in at tailback for the. It's good to see he's up in the game.
Two receivers up top to the left, one down to the right. They're moving left to right as we see him. Runner comes in motion. Quick handoff to him, trying to go around the left side. Makes a cut back, up on his feet, still across the 30 to the 35. Still spinning around across the 35-yard line, brought down at the 37-yard line. Wow, went in a zigzag fashion. Came across from the left side to the right and cut all the way back to the left, all the way up to the 37-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Lions on another nifty play.
Zigging, zagging, lots of spinning. That's about what looks to be a 21-yard play, 21-yard run there.
Holsey takes snap. Quick throw out to the right side. Had a Bobcat draped over his back, but it'll be incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Good coverage there by number 4, Les Rhodes of the Bobcats.
Bobcats coach Giving the line judge an earful there.
Great game so far here. 10-7 in favor of the Bobcats. Refugio over Lovelady Lions. Hosey takes the snap, hands off to Williams. Williams is met after a yard gain and pushed way backwards. Nice job by the defense of the Bobcats. 3rd and 8. Maybe 3rd and 9, excuse me.
Gain of 1.
Two receivers to top to the left, one down to the right. Hosey's going to throw down to his right side. Wide open, caught up at the 30, 35. He's going to go untouched. 10-5, touchdown Lions. Oh my goodness. That was a heck of a pitch and catch. Cortrell McQuarter was the recipient of that one.
Wow. And that's going to go down 62 yards in the pass column. What a heck of a play. Receiver creates separation. A well executed fade route.
Absolutely.
Both receiver and quarterback. Now Devin Hammock here to tack on this extra point. Looking to make it 14-10.
Snap, kick is up, and it is good. There's a flag on the play. Not sure if they'll have him redo it or what the penalty will be here. Just we'll find out in just a second.
I think I saw a jumping Bobcat.
All right. So Bobcats got a little overzealous there, ran into the kicker. Penalties declined. Score remains 14-10 in favor of Lovelady. 5:27 left to go here in the first half. Mike Rose along with Jack Cantrell and Suna Venkat, our producer, running the board, having lots of fun. As I look over to my right, seeing her at her laptop, just really enjoying herself. Thank you very much for doing that, because that prevents me from tearing up in front of Jack. I wouldn't know what I'm doing.
Oh, man.
So like you mentioned, Jack, just a little bit ago, the tides have turned and the Lions have taken over here offensively. Obviously the score 14-10, but they've had a couple big plays here and been able to capitalize against some really good defense, run defense that we've seen from Refugio, but just some breakdown there and able to get behind the safeties and take off like that. Been tough on them. Hopefully the Bobcats can bounce back here with 5:27 left to go here in the first half.
Devin Hammond lining up again for what looks to be, oh, ball falls off the tee. We'll try this again. Devin Hammock for the kickoff here. We're set to go.
He's going to kick this one a little bit deeper, but it's be fielded inside the 25. Spinning around, gets up across the 30. Trying to see who that return man was for Refugio, but pretty decent field position after catching inside the 25-yard line, gets up across the 30-yard line, so they'll take over there.
Brought down about 32, 31, 32. And then it's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Bobcats. Bobcats looking to swing things their way, get on the board here in this second half. They've yet to do so. Second quarter, pardon me.
Two receivers to each side for the Bobcats. Quick throw out to his right. Caught up at the 35 to the 40. Close to the 40-yard line. He's pushed out of bounds right just before he gets there. Looks like he's got about 5 yards on the reception. Number 11, Damon Lamont on the reception. 2 receivers to each side once again. Muscaro takes the snap, drops back, looking to throw. Goes out to his right, caught by Rhodes. Rhodes got more than enough across the 45-yard line for a first down for the Bobcats.
They're going to move the chains here. And now, with their, should they get a next first down, they would be in Lion territory. Ball in the 45.
Quick throw once again. Muscaro out to his right, caught up at the 50, across the 45-yard line. And just enough. About 11-yard gain there on the pitch and catch. First down for the Bobcats.
Yeah, you're about 5 yards after contact there. I think at one point he was dragging a kid. Someone had him by a jersey. Nonetheless, the Bobcats move into line territory.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker.
It's a tough one to take for the Bobcats. 15-yard penalty. It's like a lot from up here, but it's even more down there.
It will remain first down, however, but yeah, as after the play was over, they get that 15-yarder tacked on. Scores down to a quick throw out to Rhodes. Rhodes at the 40, up to the 45, has an edge, 50, 45, 40, down the sideline, 20, 10, has a blocker, touchdown Bobcats. Les Rhodes on the catch. It didn't matter about that 15-yard penalty. They just needed a little pitch and catch right down the the left sideline, excuse me.
Not at all, and he hits the dab. Earned himself a little celebration dance there.
55-yarder.
55-yard, that's right. Sure enough. And so Les Rhodes, he takes it around the outside, catches a block, and just pipes it down the sideline for 6 points.
Extra point, kick is up. It is good. So just what the Bobcats needed after a couple quick scores by the Lovelady Lions. They're back on top by a field goal, 17-14. 4:40 left to go here in the first half.
Only one network is big enough to cover the great state of Texas. And only one show travels across the state to get the skinny on high school sports every week, all year long. You want the best in high school sports? Catch High School Spotlight on Fox Sports Southwest.
Welcome back to Georgetown, Texas, here at Georgetown Independent School District's Athletic Complex. Mike Rose along with Jack Cantrell. I almost said Jan Cantrell, I'm sorry. That's Jack Cantrell. We're up here in the broadcast booth with our producer, Messuna Vincat. We are with 4:40 left to go in the first half, and the Refugio Bobcats just put another score on the board with a 55-yard pitch and catch to Les Rhodes, excuse me. Kick is deep. It'll be fielded inside the 10-yard line, up across the 20 to the 25 to the 30. Still on his feet, up across the 35-yard line. A nice return. That was Emmanuel Williams, the running back for the Lions. Put them in good field position after a big boot by the Bobcats.
Yeah, everyone seems to be kicking the ball deeper now, going into the second quarter. There's 4:32 left to play. The Lions are going to start with the ball on the 37. Looking to bounce back from that Bobcat touchdown.
Posey takes the snap, looking to throw. He's hit, and the ball is loose. And the Bobcats dive on top of it. Jose is trying to make something happen. The Bobcats are right there, 5 or 6 of them. And number 50 for the Bobcats, Kobe Herring, linebacker, comes up with the ball.
Swallowed up by a wall of Bobcats. And it looked like he tried to get his arm going. I mean, he did what he could. He felt the pressure coming. He just couldn't get away in time. Ball's knocked loose. Bobcats fall on it. And 33 yards to the end zone.
4:24 left to go in the first half. Bobcats get the ball right back. Rhodes goes in motion. Mascaro's looking to run it himself, trying to get it on the right side edge. Does so, gets up to the 30, to the 25, still on his feet, and lets it step out of bounds up close to the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out at the 21. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats.
Yeah, man in motion comes across. Looked to me like it was going to be a sweep, but he takes it himself. The man in motion picks up a block, and Rhodes catches the outside and picks it up for a nice gain. And a penalty now. Seemed to have no effect on the outcome, field position.
Things getting a little chippy down there as halftime looms here. 2 receivers to each side. Mascaro takes the snap, hands it off to Perez. Perez gets across the 15, still on his feet inside the 10, all the way down inside the 5-yard line where there's a flag thrown as he is brought to the ground. And Perez's helmet comes off as well. So he'll have to take a jog over to the sideline and sit out this play. Looks like this will be against Lovelady, and with a little extra, like I said, they're getting a little chippy there at the end. Might be a face mask. We'll see what it is here.
Good call there, Mike. A face mask. Now that just halves the distance to the goal, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, that's what they said. So they'll put it inside. They mark him at the 6. They'll put him down at the 3 after the penalty. First and goal for the Bobcats. 3:57 as the clock continues to wind down here. They're going to have to take a timeout. They just didn't have enough people. They got a little mixed up because Isaiah Perez had to go off the field because he lost his helmet in the process of that play.
Download the new Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Connect and get live scores statewide. Find games near you. Plus, get your photos on our Friday night show. This is the one app that can handle high school football in Texas. Hit the App Store and type Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, big plays, plus the TQ Big Game of the Week.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Welcome back here. Refugio is inside the 5-yard line, 1st and goal. Direct snap. Since there was a timeout there, Perez was able to come back out on the field. Perez takes a direct snap, lunges forward. He'll get maybe a yard on the play. 2nd down and goal for the Bobcats. Clock winding down, close to 3:30 left to go here in the first half. The Refugio Bobcats on top, 17-14 over the Lovelady Lions. Mike Rose and Jack Cantrell up here in the broadcast booth, along with our producer, Suna Venkat. Knocking on the door are the Bobcats once again. 2 receivers each side. Rhodes goes in motion. Mascaro juggled the ball. Couldn't get a handle on it. He was trying to make something happen, and he's going to get pushed backwards. All the way back to, looks like the 7 or 8 yard line.
Yeah, bobbled snap. Now the Lions have a little bit of breathing room.
There's a flag on the play. So they decline that penalty, bring up 3rd down and goal for the Bobcats here. Two receivers lined up to each side for the Bobcats. Scoro's got Perez in the backfield. Gonna roll out to his right, looking to throw back across to his left. There's Perez up at the 10, 5, lowers his shoulder, touchdown Bobcats. Heck of a play from Mascaro to Isaiah Perez. Bobcats extend their lead once again.
Mascaro rolled left, found Perez out on the flats there. He was able to find a block and punch it in from 8 yards out. A nice little pitch and catch there. Now looking to tack on the extra point, make it a 10-point lead. We got 2 minutes 51 seconds before half.
Kick is up and it is good. 24-14. Bobcats extend their lead to 10. Man, oh man, Jack, what do you think about that? We just got done talking about how Lovelady had turned the tides and had the advantage, and Bobcats said, "Au contraire, let's show you some. I'll show you some turning of the tides."
That makes it interesting for sure. You know, these teams they're pretty even. If you take a look at the numbers here, here's their total points for and total points against. For both teams, it's only a margin of about 20 points for and 1 point against. So both these teams scoring and defending roughly equal for the season. Of course, playoffs is a whole different animal.
So Arredondo will kick it away for the Bobcats. Let's see what the plan is here. Haven't seen a lot of deep kicks. Only a couple. The rest have been short. And with a score of 24-14, there has been quite a few kickoffs here this evening. The first half isn't even over yet. This will be a short kick, angled way over into the corner. It'll be fielded inside the 30. Gets up to the 30, trying to find some room, and he'll be knocked backwards. They'll mark him down at the 29-yard line. Whole swarm of Bobcats. Would that be a pride of Bobcats, like a pride of Lions? I'm just wondering.
Is that maybe like a pack?
A pack of Bobcats?
A pod?
A mess? A whole mess of Bobcats?
A flock of Bobcats. Either way, he swarmed, brought down. Ball on the 29 here for the Lions to start this drive. Looking to swing things back their way for halftime. There's 2:45. 2 minutes 45 seconds remaining on the clock here before the half. We've got the band warming up there on the sidelines.
Lions man comes in motion. Petey White. Hand out to Williams up the middle. Stealing his feet up across the 35 to the 40, across the 40, close to the 45-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 42. First down for the Lions. Clock continues to run. It's close to 2:30.
Williams finds the crease and explodes for about 12. Like you said, ball on the 42.
Two receivers to the right, one up top to the left. A little bit of movement. We'll see if there's a flag. Williams takes the direct handoff, trying to get around the edge. He's going to be knocked backwards. Actually, looks like they'll give him about a yard. But nothing doing there as the stout run defense of the Bobcats knocks him backwards.
Yeah, didn't look like they were gonna. Doesn't look like they're gonna call it. I did see a little bit of movement as well. What looked like to be the nose guard for the Bobcats. Refugio jumping a little bit.
Holsey throwing to his right, trying that play once again. And there's going to be a push and shoving, and there's a flag on the play. Cortel McWhirter, who caught that big pass for a touchdown a couple series ago for the Lions, is the intended receiver, and there's going to be a pass interference penalty against the Bobcats.
Yeah, like you said, they tried that fade call again. Didn't get it, but I suppose it worked out. Pass interference call. It's going to put them on the 43-yard line, moving them into Bobcat territory.
1:43 left to go here in the first half. Williams is going to take the handoff. There's a little bit of juking and a little bit of moving. Dives up across the 40-yard line, get it all the way down to the 36. So good little run right there for the running back.
Yeah, for sure.
1:25 left to go as the clock continues to wind. Not in too much of a hurry are the Lions.
Now they also have 3 timeouts remaining.
Handoff goes around the left side. Hit hard. Oh, my goodness. Number 24, Cade White, was the ball carrier. Tried to get around the left side, and he was met by a Bobcat wall. More like maybe a steam engine that was coming right at him. He does get enough, looks like, for the first down, depending on where the ball is, but he definitely took a beating on that one.
Wow. Yeah, he got hit pretty hard there. He tried to cut back and met a Bobcat helmet. Popped right back up, though, whereas a Bobcat defender was pretty slow to get up. Training staff came out. Nothing major.
And reset the game clock. 1:09 left to go here. Let's stop the clock to move the chains, because that is enough for a first down for the Lions. Chains are set. Clock continues to run. Hand off to Williams. Williams around the left side, gets on his feet. Back steps, stutter steps, gets to the 30-yard line. And second down, they're going to have to call a timeout here inside a minute. Williams' helmet came off as well. But with this timeout, he'll be able to come right back in after the play. So
feels like a long game with all these timeouts, penalties, kickoffs.
It's just great field position after great field position, and good battle going on so far. 53 seconds left to go here in the first half. Mike Rose along with Jack Cantrell. Tuna Venkat, our producer, having lots of fun up here in the broadcast booth. Are we?
No doubt, for sure.
I get a little head nod from Suna. That was good. If the producer ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, I'm guessing. Yep, that's right. So you think, Jack, we obviously, the Refugio Bobcats need a stop here. They got good momentum, but plenty of time left to go. Short field for the Lions.
Well, Refugio Bobcats, the story of the night has seemed to be the battle between Emmanuel Williams and that sometimes scrappy Bobcat defensive line. You know, 1 minute they're making 4-yard sacks, and the next they're letting up 88-yard runs. You know, if they can find some consistency with that line, I think they can.
Jose takes a snap. He throws it quickly on a slant, but it's incomplete. Good coverage there by Damon LaFawn, wide receiver / D-back for the Bobcats. The two-way school, most of these young men play both sides of the ball. And nice job there to defend that pass. Clock stopped 48 seconds, but it's 3rd down and 7. So nice job by the Bobcat defense to put a little panic in the heart of the Lions here.
Yeah, 3rd and 7. You know, a little bit of time left, 48 seconds. He got tripped right.
Quick lip to the Lions, come the Lions, but then the line judge over there sees here's the coach. DeWanger call a timeout for the Lions, so 48 seconds and they had another timeout.
Did you see a flag down?
I thought I saw a flag, but then
thrown, maybe.
Putty tat. But no, neither a putty tat nor a flag were thrown. Timeout for the Lions. That is their second timeout.
The Lions have 1 timeout remaining. Bobcats have 2. Again, 48 seconds still on the clock here. It's 3rd down and 7. The Lions are on the 30-yard line, hoping to punch one in before halftime.
Three receivers over, bunched up to the left side, one way down here to the right. They're moving left, right as you see him. Hosley takes the snap. He's hit as he throws, going for the sideline, way out of bounds, incomplete. Clock will stop at 43 seconds left, and that brings up 4th down for the Lions. Nice job by the Refugio Bobcat defense to get in there and put a rush on and make him hurry and hit him as he threw.
A 4th down here. What do you think they're going to go with? They're most likely out of field goal range.
Well, last time we thought they for sure would throw it. They scampered off a good 20-yard run on us. So, like you'd mentioned there, everybody in the whole building here, the whole complex, thought it was going to be a pass. So, put anything on him. Line goes in motion from right to left. Looking to throw is Hosley. Hosley's going for it all in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Lions. Wow. Effortless.
A perfectly thrown ball. That was just a strike.
Hunter Murray, the receiver, caught that ball in stride right in the end zone. Held on to it. 36 seconds left to go here in the first half. The Lions awaiting an extra point to cut the lead back down to 3.
I mean, just over the fingertips of that defensive back for the Bobcats. Now Devin Hammond looking to add on the extra point.
Kick is up. It is good. 21 points for the Lions here, but the Bobcats maintain that lead with 24. 36 seconds left to go here in the first half. You think the Bobcats will take a little umbrage with that touchdown and
for sure
go all the way down and score once again?
You know why? Why convert when you can just score a touchdown? 4th and 7.
That's right. We got to make something big happen here regardless, so that's why I'm going to go for the gold.
Yeah, we'll see. Now it'll be the Bobcats looking to make something big happen. They've got 36 seconds and 2 timeouts to try and get this ball, get some points on the board before half. They do have the lead. It is 21-24 with 36 seconds remaining. What kind of kickoff you think he's going with?
I think he's going to try and kick this deep so that they don't have such a short field to go with.
I think you're right. Now we'll get to see what kind of leg is on Devin Hammock. Back to kick.
He's going to do a short one. It'll be fielded inside the 35-yard line. Or inside the 40, excuse me. It was kind of floating there. It hit the ground, actually, and Bobcats had to dive on top of it. So no time goes off the clock. Bobcats have 36 seconds to drive down about 62 yards. They'll be at their own 38-yard line. Three receivers to the right. Mascaro's got plenty of time. He's rolling around, almost gets tripped. There's a flag on the play. Nice block. Still looking for something to happen. He's going to take off and run. He's caught from behind, but still on his feet up across midfield. The 45-40 be pushed out of bounds. Took 16 seconds off the clock.
Wow.
And they've got a whole mess of players down on the field, too. They're bumped and bruised, and including that white handkerchief. That yellow handkerchief, excuse me. Oh, man, holding against the Bobcats. Negates that big run by Mascaro.
That's a crusher, man. That was some Johnny Manziel type running. Just kind of cowboying it back in the pocket, skating every which way. And he does escape and find some running room. Picks up the first down. Well, a would-be first down. Instead, a holding call will bring the Bobcats back to the 28-yard line. Now 1st and 20.
Flip to Les Rhodes. Rhodes trying to make something happen and nothing there. So brings up 2nd down and a country mile. Clock continuing to wind down. That'll do it for the first half. Bobcats will be happy to take the lead into halftime. So with that at halftime, the Bobcats of Refugio, Texas, here in the 2A section semifinals, lead by a score of 24-21 over the Lovelady Lions. We'll be right back.
Download the new Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Connect and get live scores statewide. Find games near you. Plus, get your photos on our Friday night show. This is the one app that can handle high school football in Texas. Hit the App Store and type Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, big plays, plus the DQ Big Game of the Week.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Only one network is big enough to cover the great state of Texas. And only one show travels across the state to get the skinny on high school sports every week, all year long. You want the best in high school sports? Catch High School Spotlight on Fox Sports Southwest.
Download the new Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Connect and get live scores statewide. Find games near you. Plus, get your photos on our Friday night show. This is the one app that can handle high school football in Texas. Hit the App Store and type Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, big plays, plus the DQ Big Game of the Week.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Only one network is big enough to cover the great state of Texas. And only one show travels across the state to get the skinny on high school sports every week, all year long. You want the best in high school sports? Catch High School Spotlight on Fox Sports Southwest.
Next on that, ESPN.
Only one network is big enough to cover the great state of Texas, and only one show travels across the state to get the skinny on high school sports every week, all year long. You want the best in high school sports? Catch High School Spotlight on Fox Sports Southwest.
Download the new Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday. Connect and get live scores statewide. Find games near you. Plus, get your photos on our Friday night show. This is the one app that can handle high school football in Texas. Get the App Store and type Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, big plays, plus the TQ Big Game of the Week.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Welcome back to Georgetown, Texas at the Georgetown Independent School District Athletic Complex. Mike Rose along with Jack Cantrell and Soon Venkat, our producer, up here in the broadcast booth. It is halftime. It is winding down, just a few minutes to go. 24-21 in favor of the Refugio Bobcats over the Lovelady Lions here in the semifinals of Section 2A, Texas high school football. A couple of eastern towns. I love to go and find out little things about places. I'm very trivial. One time, one of the youth I work with crossed out all the job title on my business cards and wrote "Black Hole of Useless Trivia," and so I take that title to heart. But if you're not familiar with these communities, I went ahead and looked up online. I'm sure you could do the same thing. But Lovelady is a city in Houston County, Texas, which is about 100 miles north of the city of Houston. Population was at 608 back in 2000, so not a very big town, but big-hearted nonetheless. Lovelady was founded by investors of the Houston and Great Northern Railroad as a railway line. It was built through a land grant of Cyrus Lovelady, so that's where the name comes from. And it is a great little town, incorporated in 1927. If you are a photography junkie, a man by the name of Guy Gillette, a world-famous photographer from back in the 20th century, famous for his black and white photos, married a lady from there, and a lot of his photos were taken at the ranch out there in Lovelady, so that's a little bit about them. But my favorite thing, speaking of Lovelady, here come the Lions back out onto the field. And Refugio, that's who we are backing tonight, and excited to have that they have a lead here at halftime as they come out onto the field as well. Refugio is a town in Refugio County, Texas. Population was 2,900 back in 2000. It's the county seat of Refugio County. Refugio is located 45 miles north of Corpus Christi. According to the United States Census Bureau, the town has a total area of 1.6 square miles all in.
Wow.
Yeah.
1.6 square miles.
Yeah, so here we are in Georgetown, Texas, the northernmost suburb of the capital city of Texas, in Austin. And it's about what this school campus is, about 2 square miles.
Yeah,
I'm guessing,
I think
so.
My school might be about 2 square miles.
Some famous folk that hail from Refugio. Nolan Ryan, who was born in Refugio, Texas, Baseball Hall of Fame pitcher. It says his family moved shortly after he was born, but he was born there. And Allison Page, a country music singer, was born in Refugio, Texas. So there you go.
Your Stars from Refugio, Texas.
And the Stars are back out on the field for Refugio and Lovelady. Football teams are getting out. They're ready to kick off the third quarter. A lot of scoring went on in the first half, and we'll see what this second half brings. The Refugio Bobcats will be kicking off from right to left as we see them to the Lions.
That's right. The Bobcats, they did take the lead before halftime. It is 24-21. The Lions are trailing now. They're about to receive the ball. Looking to get on the board here and turn things their way in the second half. Mike, what do you think? How do you think the Lions are going to go about that?
Well, they're going to pick right up where they left off. They had no trouble on the ground or through the air. So I think they mixed it up very well, and they've just been picking apart Refugio, trying to get behind them as far as defensively goes in the backfield, and that's what's happened. This kickoff goes deep, fielded by Emmanuel Williams. He's going to take it up the sideline from the 20 all the way up across the 40-yard line and gets out of bounds. Mark him down at the 43-yard line, but there is a flag on the play.
Nobody touches him. He steps out. Ball around the, I want to say 35.
So Emmanuel Williams' big run back will be brought back after a block in the back penalty against Lovelady. So that great field position is negated. And the ball will be spotted at the, still moving, at the 20-yard line. Do you like how I suspensefully?
That's right. It's, building up to it. Ball on the 20 here, folks.
2 receivers to each side. Holsey's going to keep this one, tries to get around, but the Bobcats say no, thank you. Knock him back for a little bit of a loss, maybe about a yard loss on the play.
Okay, swallowed up there.
Holsey's like, I've thrown it and I've handed it off. I'm going to try and take this myself and see what I can do with it.
Loss of 1 now. Scratch that. Just get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man goes in motion, handoff up the middle, trying to get around the left side. He's going to get knocked backwards even more. He'll lose another yard on that play. Number 24, Cade White, tried to get that ball out around the left side, and Bobcat defense snuffed it out, doing a good job on the run defense, just like they did in the first half.
Sure enough. And I think Bobcats are making a statement here. They're locking down this Lion run game early on. And I think that could be a pivotal point for them going
Third
forward.
and 12, looking to throw as Holsey's going down the left sideline. It's a jump ball. Refugio comes up with it. We'll see if they stay in bounds. So falling complete as Refugio defender did catch it but caught it out of bounds. So bring up 4th down for the Lions.
And the punt team comes on, 4th and 12. He's going to be punting this ball from about the 5.
Some 2 Jacob Jeffis come out to punt for the first time tonight. Lovelady's gone for it on their other 2 4th down tries. Gets it away, takes a nice Lovelady bounce. Will roll inside of Bobcat territory. Be touchdown inside the 45-yard line of the Bobcats.
Good starting field position. Nothing doing for the Lions on that opening drive. See if the Bobcats can extend their lead.
.35 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Not much time has run off the clock since the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers up top to the right, 1 down to the left. Mascaro is going to go around the right side. Still on his feet up across the 50 to the 45. Still on his feet moving around, crosses the 40-yard line. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Nice run by Mascaro in the 1st down.
He keeps himself, takes it around the edge. A nice little 13-yard gain there.
Two receivers to each side. 1 back in the backfield. Jalen Mascaro, quick throw. Too much on it. He led Les Rhodes too much on that one, so incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Second down ball on the 47. Got Isaiah Perez in the backfield.
Rhodes goes in motion. Mascaro fakes the handoff, keeps himself still on his feet, but he's going to be drugged down. I don't know if he'll gain much of anything. He might even lose half a yard on that play. 3rd down and 10 for the Bobcats. Two receivers to each side, 1 back in the backfield. Looking to throw as Mascaro's going to, the flag comes out on the play. Incomplete pass thrown at the shoelaces of Les Rhodes. We'll see what the flag is.
Number 77 was booking it off the field, but that's 12 men on for the Lovelady Lions. He almost made it, folks, but not quite.
So that's a big help for the Bobcats as they get to replay that down and even get a few more yards out of it. 3rd and 5 for the Bobcats. 3 receivers Two receivers up top. Delayed handoff. Still on his feet, up across the 30 to the 25, dives forward to the 24-yard line. First down for the Bobcats.
A weird looking formation.
It was.
Spread out. The line was spread out pretty well.
There's Omri Oliver, the ball carrier on that play. Mascaro looking to throw, has lots of time, rolls out to his right, still on his feet. He's going to take it himself. He's going to gain a couple yards on the play as he gets up to the 22-yard line. Good coverage by the Lions downfield, forcing Mascaro to run.
Mascaro down here at about the 22.
Two receivers to each side. Everyone will get set. Man comes in motion, fakes the handoff, looking to throw it. Now throw it out to him, up to the 20-yard line. Gets upended, head over heels, down at the close to the 15-yard line, just on the other side of the stripe. That was number 6, Adrian Dukes on the reception.
A nice job of hanging on to it.
3rd and 1 for the Bobcats. They're pushing the ball down here inside, 8:45 on the clock. Les Rhodes goes in motion, fake the handoff, does Mascaro, takes himself up the middle, trudging his feet. Wow, he slipped to the side. He avoided a big hit by Petey White as Petey came flying up from the middle linebacker position.
Yeah, this Bobcat offense is moving pretty fast. This quick pace, they're trying to gas Lovelady here early in this 3rd quarter.
Mascaro's run gives them a first down at the 13-yard line. 3 receivers up top to the right. Mascaro's going to take it himself, but he's snuffed out by the defense, still spinning around. He'll be dropped for a yard or 2 loss. Looks like it'll be 2-yard loss. The ball originally at the 12, it was off by a yard, so back to the 14-yard line, bring up 2nd down and 12. Two receivers to each side. Mascaro looking to throw. He does a quick throw out to the right side. Still on his feet up to 10-5. Touchdown, Bobcats. Adrian Dukes on the reception. A 14-yard touchdown pass from Mascaro to Dukes.
That's a nice job by Dukes. Displaying his athleticism there, weaving through a couple of defenders, finding the end zone. So
Hernando's kick is up, and it is good, giving the Bobcats the lead, 31-21, back to 10. It's coming back and forth just like it was in the first half. Bobcats do a nice job, go all the way down the field. 7:44 left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Bobcats marching from their own 46. The drive taking about 3 minutes. Scores now 21-31 in favor of the Bobcats.
I don't know how much of this I can take. That was a big scoring first half with lots of action, and we're only a few minutes into the 3rd quarter, and I haven't called a football game for a couple weeks here in the playoffs, and it's good to get back at it. But this is a bigger score than I thought. Last week, the Lions were able to hold off Shelbyville by a score of 14-7, and Refugio, they up into Shiner, right? Yeah, 17-14. That was a low-scoring game as well. So
Refugio just barely sliding past Shiner. 17-14.
Here's Aaron Donald's kickoff. It'll be fielded inside the 25-yard line, back to 20, back up to the 25 again. Still on his feet, and here come the Bobcats swarming him. He'll be knocked down at the 28-yard line. Jacob Jeffis for the Lions was the kickoff returner.
Starting field position on the 28-yard line here for the Lions.
Here come the Lions with 2 receivers Actually make that one receiver to each side and 2 backs in the backfield. Holsey looking over the sideline, takes a snap, hands it off to Williams. Williams is going to get hit as he gets about a yard up to the 29-yard line. They were looking all over the place. Didn't look like anybody knew what was going on for the Lions there, and
Williams just swallowed up. Some communication issues here for the Lions.
very well could be. 2 receivers up top to the left, 1 down here to the right, 1 back in the backfield for the Lions. Williams takes a handoff from Holsey, and he'll get up across the 30-yard line to the 31. Gain maybe 3 yards on the play. Clock continuing to wind here. The 3rd quarter down to 6:40. Bring up 3rd down for the Lions. Nice defense by the Bobcats, stuffing both of those runs.
It was. This Bobcat defense is looking pretty salty here in this 3rd quarter, opening up at least.
3 receivers up top to the left, 1 down to the right. Woolsey looking to throwing to his left, puts it up in the air for somebody way over the top of everyone else. Nobody's going to come up with it, incomplete. They'll bring up 4th down for the Lions. Woolsey just put up a prayer and it went unanswered.
Yeah, that's right. He was probably looking for, was that earlier? Cortell. Caught him a couple times on that gorgeous fade route that went for 2 touchdowns so far this game. Now back to punt.
Jeffis back there, Jacob Jeffis, who did the return for the kickoff. And he's going to get this one away. It's going to be a sputtering kick. It'll take a big Refugio hop as it hits at the 45-yard line and goes backwards. It'll be downed inside the 35-yard line to 32. Nicely done. Or not nicely done, nice break for the Bobcats there.
Oh, yeah.
That ball came off the punter's foot very funny and wobbled in the air, and it took a huge Bobcat bounce.
Yeah, hit that backspin, and there was no stopping it. It probably took a 15-yard Refugio roll. We got twins on either side.
Mascaro hit as he throws, but he gets it complete out to the right side, up across the 30-yard line to the 29. 28 looks like. He takes a sidestep there. Ball will be just on the negative side of the 28-yard line. 2nd down and 6, 7.
Mascaro feeling the pressure.
2 receivers stacked each side. Les Rhodes comes in motion. He's going to fake the handoff to Mascaro. He's going to try to get it on the right side. Gives a stiff arm up on his feet across the 25 to the 20. 15, lowers his shoulder. 10, gets barreled down all the way to the 5-yard line. Nice run by the quarterback. Would not be denied. We'll mark him at the 6 as he lowered his shoulder, pushed hard, and got that extra couple yards at the end of that run. Nice job. 1st and goal for the Bobcats.
He rumbled there for about 15 yards. And winds up about the 6-yard line. Refugio's knocking at the door.
Refugio brings in the tight end. Mascaro's going to take the handoff this time around the left side. Ball is fumbled right into the hands of the Lions up to the 20. Makes a move, does Jeffis. Jacob Jeffis up to the 40, 45, 50 in pursuit. Back across to the right side, still on his feet, gets a block, but he's brought down inside the 25-yard line. Oh, my goodness. Good pursuit by the Bobcats to stop Jeffers from scoring, but he was zigging and zagging all over the field. Number 9, Robert Frazier, was able to catch up to him for the Bobcats and bring him down at the 24, 23-yard line.
What a heads-up play. Taking the ball from the 6-yard line and shedding tacklers and reading his, defensive blocks.
Heck of a play by the Lions. You're right, heads up indeed, and right out of Mascaro's hands. It was hit from behind and it went right into the hands of Jacob Jeffers, number 2 for the Lions, and he stormed all the way down, zigging and zagging from one side of the field to the other. Here come the Lions. Quick pitch to McQuirtle, and he's going to get hit as he's trying to get around the left side. He goes from right to left and get about 2 or 3 yards on the carry.
I wonder if there's any relation between Jalen Mascaro and Christian Mascaro, an offensive lineman for the Bobcats.
Probably is. There's a lot of these young men that have relatives on the team. The LaFawn brothers, they're all over the place too.
Small town.
Cade White gets the handoff, but he is hit from behind. He'll get knocked backwards 2 or 3 yards. Nice job by the defense. It looks like number 24, Isaiah Perez, but it actually, is it 54? I'm trying to see from way up here.
Isaiah Perez is the tailback.
Tailback, but these kids play both sides sometimes. So
yeah, you're right.
Trying to see. Looks like it was
Very well could
Gaten
be.
Willis, the linebacker, number 54, made that stop. So it brings up 3rd down and 12 for the Lions here as they brought it all the way down to the 23-yard line. They're backed up to the 25 here. 3 receivers to the right,
Play
one up
clock
top to
winding
the left.
down.
Just gets it off up across the 20, still on his feet, getting spun around, knocked down at the 15-yard line. Just shy of the 1st down marker. Maybe 4th down and 1. Maybe 2 yards. It's all the way down to the 15. That's where they'll spot the ball. 4th and 2 for the Lions on that big run. Got a big lineman in the backfield. Trying to go around the right side, lowers his shoulder. He's going to be stopped. Doesn't get the edge around the right side. Emmanuel Williams, the running back, trying to get there, but Refugio defense comes up strong after a painful turnover inside the 5-yard line. Nice job by the defense to save a little face there.
That's a great way to halt anything the Lions had going for them. And I'm thinking the Bobcats play some conservative football and march it down, eat up as much clock as they can.
So here come the Bobcats. 2 receivers up top to the right. Runner in motion. Mascaro looking to throw, dropping back, has plenty of time. Now he's going to roll. He's going for it all, throwing right down the middle, just over the outstretched arms. Number 9, Robert Frazier, the wide receiver, just couldn't quite get there, but great effort on his part nonetheless.
What a heave. Are you kidding me?
That was all the way down to the 35-yard line had it been a completed pass. Frazier gets up on his own power, but he hobbles off to the sideline and might have the wind knocked out of him after hitting the ground pretty hard, but he'll be all right. 2nd down and 10 for the Bobcats. 2:44 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Bobcats on top, 31-21. Quick throw out to the right side, caught up to the 20, 25, 30, 35. One man to beat, getting dragged back by his shirt tail. He'll be pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, maybe hip pads. I don't know.
Number 6, Dadrian Dukes, the receiver. Big pitch and catch for the Bobcats. Another 1st down.
By the way, he's tossed out at the 47.
Two receivers to each side. Mascaro's going to roll to his right, and then he's going to hand it back off to Isaiah. Actually, check that. That was number 22, not number 24. That was Omari Oliver instead of Isaiah Perez. Oliver listed as a defensive back, but in at running back right now.
Right, like you said, these kids, small schools, play both sides of the ball.
Two receivers to each side. Dukes comes in motion. Fake the handoff, does Mascaro to Dukes, and Mascaro's got it up across midfield, and he'll be brought down just on the Lions side of the midfield stripe. 3rd down for the Bobcats. Quick throw out to the right side, caught up at the 50, trying to make something happen, but he's knocked backwards. Adrian Dukes again, the receiver brings up 4th down for the Bobcats, trying to get some blocking going on the edge, but nothing doing there. So this may result in a quick little punt by Mascaro, or they're going to try and go for it. So we'll see what happens here in just a second. 2 receivers to each side. Mascaro is going to go for it. He's going to throw it on 4th down. Caught wide open, 35 up to the 30, spinning around and out of bounds. That was Les Rhodes. Big first down for the Bobcats. He was all alone over there. There was a safety over the top, but nice little zone read right there for the Bobcats. All the way down inside the 30-yard line to the 27.
A great play by Mascaro. He finds Rhodes out on the flats, pick up the first. That's a great 4th down conversion. Ball on the 27.
3 receivers up top to the right, 2 to the left. Mascaro's going to take this himself, trying to get it on the right side. He's moving around up at the 30, spins around, gets back across the 25-yard line, and he will be down at the 23. So 5-yard scamper.
A little pickup.
Juke and move. 2 receivers to each side, 1 back in the backfield. Quick little pitch out to the left side, up across the 20, spinning around. That's Oliver once again, the ball carrier.
And they're saying he does get that first down, so the chains will move, making it 1st and 10 now from the Lions. 16.
Mascaro looking to the sideline and everyone trying to get set. Isaiah Perez back in at running back. 2 receivers to each side. Mascaro takes a snap. He hands it off to Perez. Perez on the left side, cuts it back to the middle. 10-5, touchdown! Bobcats score another touchdown led by Isaiah Perez, the running back. They bring him back in, and celebration going down in the end zone. Great play by the Bobcats. Man, 4th down conversion leads to 7 quick points.
That's capitalizing right there, Mike. A great play by Perez, able to find the hole and find the end zone. He had 1 man left to beat, and that free safety couldn't get the job done. 6 points. The Bobcats now looking to make it 38. Sure enough, kick is good. 38-21. There's 33 seconds left in this 3rd quarter.
Wow. You are listening to Section 2A State Semifinals football on the NFHS Sports Broadcast Network. We'll be right back.
Only one network is big enough to cover the great state of Texas, and only one show travels across the state to get the skinny on high school sports every week, all year long. You want the best in high school sports? Catch High School Spotlight on Fox Sports Southwest.
Welcome back to Georgetown, Texas. Georgetown Athletic Complex here. Mike Rose along with Jack Cantrell and our producer, Suna Venkat. We are just at the tail end of the 3rd quarter where the Bobcats of Refugio, Texas just scored once again on a little run by Isaiah Perez. And they're about ready to kick it off back to Lovelady, and the Bobcats are leading 38-21.
Howdy, folks. We've got a little complication here on special teams. Ball fell off the tee. It's not going to have a man hold it. It is exceptionally windy out tonight.
Kick is fielded and it's dropped, and they'll go out of bounds. So there will be no flag. The ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line as the receiver Jacob Jeffers tried to corral it in, but let it go out of bounds after it touched his hand. So no penalty on that because it was touched, and that's where the Lovelady Lions will take over. 33 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, they always tell you when you're catching a kickoff, never catch it up high. Gets off his helmet, bobbles it a little bit, and goes out of bounds. Lions going to start this drive at the 25.
Two receivers up top to the left, one down to the right. Lee Holsey is going to throw it, and it is intercepted as it's tipped in the air.
Wow.
Up at the 45 to the back to the 40, and he's going to step out of bounds. Looked to be number 6, Dadrian Dukes, but I'm not sure we'll see. It
Sure
was
enough.
Dukes back there in coverage. Ball was intended for number 10,
A heads-up play by Dukes.
Hunter Murray. Hunter Murray got his hands on it, but it tipped in the air into Dukes' hands, and the Bobcats are back in business.
Yeah. Like you said, the Lions, they can't catch a break in this second half.
So here come the Bobcats back on offense once again, now leading, by 17. Muscaro takes a snap. He's going to hand it off. Trying to get around the left side is Isaiah Perez. He's dancing and prancing, and he's going to get no gain on the play. Back to the 29-yard line where they started.
All right, East
gonna
and
be the-
West. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll conclude this third quarter.
So after 3 quarters of play, the scoring continues, but this time in favor of the Refugio Bobcats, the mighty Refugio Bobcats, as I saw on their school's website.
Yep. Like I said earlier, I think Refugio's game plan offensively worked. They ran a particularly fast-paced offense starting out this third quarter, and you know, Lovelady, Texas, not a giant town, just didn't have the personnel. They're looking pretty gassed going into the fourth. Thoughts, Mike?
It's very impressive. Like you said, they're back on their heels for sure. Is Lovelady? They're going to try to figure this out. They've been able to score on some pretty big plays pretty quickly, and this third quarter, Refugio really made a lot of adjustments and able to keep everybody contained and inside the box and doing some great coverage. We keep mentioning that these young men are able to play on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. I'm not sure if Dadrian Dukes had played any defense in the first half, but he sure did, and we noticed him here in the third quarter as he made that interception. But making those adjustments, putting those athletes out there in coverage and making sure the Lovelady is kept in check, and that's exactly what happened. So they'll switch sides of the field. Now the Bobcats are on defense, and or offense, moving left to right as we see him. Muscaro takes a snap, a quick throw out in the flat. That's Oliver gets the catch up to the 20, still on his feet. And they'll mark him down at the 19-yard line.
That's great work again by Muscaro. Under pressure, he's fighting off 2 linemen, and he finds his man. Who was that? What was that? Rhodes?
There's Amir Oliver on the catch.
Amir Oliver on the catch. He's able to take it up and for a first down, actually. So now 1st and 10, ball in the 19. And just like that, the Bobcats are back on the doorstep.
Two receivers to each side. Moving from left to right, hand off to Perez. Perez is not going anywhere as the Lions able to snuff that out.
They distinguished that pretty quickly.
Absolutely.
It'll bring us to a 2nd and 13.
Mason Lowry of Lovelady was in on that tackle of Perez and knocks him backwards. 11:05 left to go as the clock continues to wind down here in the fourth quarter. The Bobcats drive once again. Muscaro takes a snap. Has his man LaFond at the 10-yard line, but it's just a little bit behind him and it'll fall incomplete. Had him open on a quick slant and it just sailed behind him, and LaFond couldn't adjust backwards enough to catch that ball.
Yeah, that incompletion, that brings us to 3rd and 13. Bobcats looking to convert here. They've got a little ways to go. Thinking if they do convert, it'll be a touchdown.
Muscaro takes a snap, quick throw out to the right side, caught by Dukes. Dukes pushed out of bounds. They'll stop the clock at 10:49, and he'll be marked down at the 12. So fourth down and 4. Make that 3, excuse me. Bad math on my part.
4th and 3. Bobcats getting the call from coach. Getting the call from the box right over there. How you doing, guys?
Referee's going to take a timeout here with 10:49 to go in the fourth quarter. Big fourth down conversion coming up. Not sure what they'll do. Yeah. Not a bad time right now to just let your field goal kicker get a little crack at it. And he scored the opening points of the game, and you're up already by a score of 17.
Yeah, why not? You got really no reason to score another touchdown right now. Don't have any pressure on you. 4th and 3, I'd take a crack at my kicker.
I think I would too, but I don't see any sign of Arredondo right now. Over in that huddle on the far sideline. The receivers are coming out. They're going to go out to their wide out spots on the left and right side.
Take their positions. And
maybe we'll get a Doug Flutie drop kick for a field goal here. Let's see how athletic this young man really is. He's definitely produced very well for the Bobcats tonight as the leader.
Absolutely.
2 receivers to each side. Quick pitch out to Perez. Perez on the left side. He stumbles. He falls down at the 10-yard line. That's not going to be enough. He needed to get to the 9. That'll be a turnover on downs. Nice defense as they were able to chop him down at the 10. So the Lions take over on downs.
Take over on downs. And they will receive the ball, what looks to be the 10-yard line. So backs against the wall here for the Lions. It's a lot of field ahead of them to get back on the board. Lions have yet to score here in the second half. It is now 10:43 in the fourth quarter.
Two receivers up top to the right, one to the left. They're moving right to left as we see him. Holsey going for it all down the right sideline. It'll be incomplete. Intended for Hunter Murray. Good coverage by the Bobcats downfield.
The Bobcats are playing well as a whole defensively. With their line stepping up, that locks down the run game, forcing a pass and forcing a pressured pass, should they go for it. Emmanuel Williams has not done much here, or at least in the third quarter. We'll see if he can spark their run game. The Lions looking to get something going here.
Second down 10, two receivers to the left. Comes in motion from the right side. Jose looking to throw down the left sideline. Has a man there, but it's going to be just too far. They're going to have a flag. Oh my goodness, that was good coverage by the Bobcats, but they got tied up at the feet. I didn't see a lot of hands on that, but Dadrian Dukes is back there on defense, the wide receiver, and he'll be charged with a pass interference, it looks like.
Yeah, sure enough. The Bobcat coach is hot. He's
to say the least, yes sir.
Giving him an earful.
Coach Herring is none too happy.
You said it, man. Looked to be good coverage down the field. But now we have 1st and 10, ball on the 25. A free 15 yards. Lovelady sets up 3 receivers to the left. 1 up top. Got Williams in the backfield.
Refugio's defenders drop back into coverage. Pass out to the left side. Caught up across the 30, but hit hard. That was number 10, Hunter Murray. He gets up hobbling on that play.
Very slow to get up. He limps himself to the sideline. on his own power. It's a good sign.
Number 8, Alex McKnight, comes in for Murray. 2 receivers down to the left, 1 up top to the right. Holsey fakes the handoff, throws up across the left side. Nobody there, high and out of the reach of Jacob Jeffis.
That'll bring us to 3rd down and 4.
Three receivers to each side. Holsey hit as he's thrown, but it's caught up across the 40-yard line, close to the 45. That's enough for a first down. That's McKnight on the reception, who came in for the injured Hunter Murray. So he makes his presence known right away.
Sure enough. Stepping up. Filling the shoes of Murray. Going up, making a grab, and moving the chains for the Lions.
2 receivers to each side this time. Williams in the backfield. Holsey fakes the handoff to him. Jumped the route, tipped in the air, did Dadron Dukes, but it's going to fall incomplete. Nice job defensively for the two-way player. He read the quarterback's eyes and stepped in front of the receiver and wasn't able to haul it in, but good defense nonetheless.
Yeah, he got a nose on it and a hand on it.
3 receivers up top to the right, 1 down to the left. Hand off to Williams. Williams trying to get around the left side. A few extra people falling on top of him as he gets up to the 45-yard line. They'll bring up 3rd down and about 8.
Emotions running high in these playoff games. We haven't seen a whole lot of chippy behavior tonight. Only a handful of incidents. There we see a celebration towards the Lions sideline. See if that goes retaliated.
3 receivers to the left, but a handoff up the middle to Emmanuel Williams. Williams gets across midfield, but he will be just shy of the first down marker. Gets up to the 48-yard line. And they're going to call a timeout on the field. Looks like there's an injured player. Yep. One of the Lions is rocking and rolling, holding his leg down there, and get some attention.
Emmanuel Williams came off, and he's injured too. He just tossed his helmet there on the sideline. Came off on his own power, and the Lion athletic training staff is going to work.
Yeah, and I think we'll take a break here as they attend to everybody.
Download the new Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Connect and get live scores statewide. Find games near you. Plus, get your photos on our Friday night show. This is the one app that can handle high school football in Texas. Hit the App Store and type Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, big plays, plus the TQ Big Game of the Week.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Welcome back. 4th down conversion here for the Lovelady Lions. Holsey's going to throw it up over the top, just out of the reach of Petey White. Petey had a beat on it, but just too much air on it as Lee Holsey's throw goes incomplete. And the Refugio Bobcats are going to have awesome field position at their own 48-yard line as they take over on downs once again. Holy moly.
Yeah, Petey got a hand on it and batted it up in the air, almost intercepted, of course. An interception would have actually lost yards. So the incompletion leaves these Bobcats here on their own 48-yard line.
This is the 6th time that either team has turned it over on downs tonight.
Ow.
Musgrove takes the snap, hands off to Perez. Perez delays a little bit, gets her on the left side across the midfield, still on his feet to the 45, up to the 40. He'll run out of bounds as he crosses the 40-yard line. enough for a first down. They'll mark him down at the 40, or mark him out, excuse me, at the 41.
There's a flag on the play. We'll see what the call is. I don't see any chains moving. I'm thinking holding. Sure enough.
There it is, yep. There's a little bit of stuttering going on back there, and it's like someone reached out to touch someone and just say hi. And
nonetheless, drop it back 5 yards. Of course, it'll still be first down. Just a little longer to go here for the Bobcats. Number
2 receivers each side. Mascaro takes the snap. Quick throw out to the right side. Caught by Dukes. Dukes up across the midfield. Still on his feet. Dives forward as he gets tackled by the shoelaces at the 45-yard line. And we're going to have a injured player on the field. It's Dukes as he was tackled. He just laid still and waved his hand for someone to come over.
Defender wrapped him up by the foot there. And he went down.
Looks like he's cramping up. Folks tending to his leg. They're not being gingerly with him by any means. He's just trying to stretch out. So that's a good sign for sure. Someone get that young man a glass of milk or a banana, get some potassium back in him, and get him back out there as quickly as you can.
That's right. Rub some dirt on
None of that sugary Gatorade stuff. Let's get some dairy or some bananas in that boy.
Some wholesome nutrients.
So, I was telling you guys I grew up in the Midwest, and Texas football doesn't compare to anywhere else in the country, and it's a lot of fun to call these games. But we didn't have Gatorade on my sidelines. We had milk from the elementary cafeteria, the little cartons, and we had water in the big buckets, and we had bananas on the sideline. That was
during a game.
That was our training facility. We didn't have trainers. We had our coaches, our midlife crisis coaches, who would say, "Yeah."
So you come off, you just had like a tough 90-yard drive, and you're like, man, I could just use a glass of milk. Right?
Just chug a milk. No, it was for cramping up or
yeah.
It wasn't just to a leisurely
no
cup of tea or anything. Oh, we just had water. That was it. Yeah, we didn't have the training staff like these schools do. Mascaro takes the snap, gets across the 40, still on his feet dancing. Gets across. He's going to get enough for a first down as he gets up close to the 35-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 37.
He's dragged down there.
Mascaro takes the snap, hands it off to Omer Oliver. Oliver trying to get something going and gets no gain on the play. Bring up second down and 10 for the Bobcats.
He just gets back to the line of scrimmage there before he's swallowed up by a mess of Lions.
Here we can say pride because we know what that is. We're just not sure of the terminology for Bobcats. I like mess. That's good. Mascaro takes the snap, hands off to Perez. Perez goes right up the middle. He'll get maybe a yard on the play, up to the 39-yard line. I checked that, the 36-yard line. Going the wrong direction.
And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 9. Again, a 1 on that play. We're having fun up here in the booth.
Clock continuing to wind down. 6:15 left to go. Refugio no problem just letting the clock wind down. And the Lions of Lovelady not trying to stop it by any means. Quick throw out to the left side, caught by Rhodes. Rhodes up to the 40, still on his feet. 35, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Bobcats. Wow, he had me confused and juked out just as much as everybody else as he caught a block and went down the left sideline, basically untouched.
And with that, we see disheartened Lions fans backing up their things. ready to go as the lead now escalates to, if they get this extra point, 24, which is 3 touchdowns and a field goal.
Arredondo comes out for the extra point. It's a high snap. He's going to fake it. Number 10, the holder, running around. He's going to throw it into the end zone. It is caught. 2-point conversion. Nice job by the Bobcats making something out of nothing. As he rolls around, number 10 is Jacob Avery. So make that Jacoby Avery, pardon me. Jacoby, nice job using his head and his feet. Sees an open receiver. I couldn't quite see who that was in the end zone, but it's a 2-point conversion, making it 46 to 21.
That was a great reaction there. And yeah, that brings us to a 25-point lead. Just bobbled that snap there and made the most of it. Found a man in the end zone. After he rolled out, dodged a defender. Said, "Hey, coach, look at me."
Just like they practiced.
Oh, just like they practiced.
5:58 left to go here in the fourth quarter. The Bobcats take a commanding lead here, by as Jack just mentioned, on the Jacoby Avery, who's listed as an outside linebacker. Number 10 for the Bobcats makes a pretty nifty play, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, that'll make the highlight reel.
It will.
We have a highlight reel, right? Someone does.
The school videographers will make a highlight reel out of it. Marcus Arredondo ready to kick it back to the Lovelady Lions here. Just under 6 minutes to go. A high angled kick. It's going to sail out of bounds.
Now, if it's kicked before the 40, then they should mark it at the spot.
I think that's what they do, yeah.
That one will be marked. Look to be about the 45. Maybe 40.
Yeah, it's standing right there at the 45, right on the line. That's where the Lovelady Lions will take over with 5:58 left to go here in the fourth quarter. A mountain needed to climb by these Lions, but
yeah. Rally the troops, coach. Give it everything you got.
2 receivers to the right, 2 backs in the backfield. Williams goes in motion. Lee Holsey, quick throw up the middle, caught midfield, 45-40, 35. Still on his feet, Cade White with the ball, brought down at the 25-yard line. So they go from the 45 all the way down to the 25, 30-yard play. And a first down, obviously, for the Lions. So just like that, they make it happen. Cade White shaken up as he jogs off the side to the sideline after that big run. 2 receivers to the left, 1 up top to the right. They're moving right to left as we see him. Cordell comes in motion. Holsey looking to throw once again. Throwing right down the middle. It's going to be over the head. Looked like it was over the head, but it's caught for a touchdown. The Lions, oh my heavens. Hunter Murray
fully
just reached out, fully extended for that ball. I mean, he was everything but parallel to the ground. I thought for sure that was going to sail right over the goalpost. It looked like it was so high and out of bounds, but he hauled it right in for a touchdown.
And he got hold of it, and even when he came down, I thought for sure if this kid catches it, he's coming down, ball's coming out. He hangs on to it. And the Lions looking to make it 28.
Kick is up, and it is good.
And it is over the locker room.
Ball boy waiting for that baby to come down. There it comes.
There it is.
Oh.
Like you were saying, a mountain for these Lions, but Coach is saying we're going to give it everything we got right now.
That's right. Go for it. So 28 points for the Lions as 5:21 left to go. The 25-point lead is reduced now, 46 to 28.
to 18?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
18-point lead.
18-point lead. Math is fun.
It is. Math is where it's at.
Math is not as fun as football, ladies and gentlemen.
Tell that to your math teacher on Monday. They'll disagree, I'm sure.
No doubt.
There's a roughing the kicker penalty on Refugio, so the ball will be kicked off instead of the 40. It'll be all the way up to the 45-yard line of Refugio. So
that's right.
They'll have to go back a lot deeper. Omir Oliver is way back deep at the 10-yard line, awaiting this kickoff from Hemmick.
Georgetown, Texas. It is 70 degrees, particularly warm for, mid-December.
Onside kick by the Lions. It looks like Emmanuel Williams comes up with it as they did this big convoy, letting the ball roll 10 yards, and the whole team huddled together, just ran as a clump. Nice job by the Lions to get the ball back. They're going to get it at the 35-yard line. It just went exactly 10 yards. I've never seen that before.
Neither have I.
You can see the look on Jack's face right now. He is as perplexed as anyone I've ever seen. That was pretty darn good. And I should have been keeping my stats here in pencil because I have to cross this out.
I promise you, my face just now looked like all 11 of those special teams players for Refugio. There's a call from the official letting us know that it is, in fact, first down Lions.
So here come the Lions, 3 receivers to the left, 1 up top to the right. Holsey's going for a big play down the sideline, and it is intercepted. Oh my goodness, just out of the reach of Jacob Jeffis, and it is hauled in by number 13, Austin Moya, defensive back, just back there in coverage, went right into his hands. So that, oh man, that's a heartbreaker for those Lions after a great onside kick.
Jeffis, I think he realized midair that he needed to turn into the defender in that scenario, so he went, balls to the wall and came in flying, but knocked his own helmet off, but it wasn't enough to jar the ball from Bobcat grip. It is now 1st and 10. Bobcats have the ball in their own 12.
Mascaro keeps it himself, gets up for about a yard gain, being up 2nd down and 9. Just trying to get all my facts straight here, my little sheet of paper. So here come the Bobcats once again. Clock inside 5 minutes at 4:40 left to go in the 4th quarter. Mascaro takes a snap, quick throw out to the right side. Still on his feet up to 20, 25, 30, makes a move, covers up the ball. That's Dadrian Dukes. Dukes all the way up to the 40-yard line. He'll be down at the 41.
Nice play. Dukes, of course, that the man that went down earlier for Refugio, looks like his leg is still giving him some trouble.
Big play by number 6, Dadrian Dukes. Going to have to probably give him player of the game for the Bobcats tonight, doing damage on both sides of the ball like he's done. But we'll look back at everything else. It's been a solid effort as we get close to 4 minutes to go. Mascaro takes the snap, drops back to throw with 4 minutes left. He's being rushed, and he gets the ball out just in time out to the left side. Isaiah Perez. Perez wisely gets up close to midfield and steps out of bounds before anything else can be done. And these kids are cramping up. He just went right down to his knees and rolled onto his back, and he's getting stretched out over there on the sidelines too. So the warm weather, Jack, like you mentioned, it's unseasonably warm here in December for Texas, but the wind too. It's
and each of these teams, they did drive about 3 hours each to get here to Georgetown, Texas. It's a neutral field, of course, for the two teams. That's a long bus ride and could very well have contributed to all these cramps tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, especially with it being so windy, you might not be sweating so much either because it's so cold, and that has an effect on your body as well.
Yeah. You don't drink as much water when you're cold. Dehydration will cramp you up every time.
Very true.
We've got there's that Perez getting checked out on the sideline there. He's still down. Bobcats now getting the play call on this injury timeout.
Clock stop at 3:54 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Refugio Bobcats on top 46-28. Tremendous job by the Bobcats here in the second half. Had a 24-21 lead at halftime and came out guns a-blazing.
That they did.
Two receivers over to the left, and Scarl's going to take it himself, gets up across midfield, close to the 45-yard line. That's more than enough for a first down for the Bobcats.
Going to move the chains there, and I don't think there'll be much uproar from that line coaching staff. They do have 3 timeouts remaining.
Two receivers to each side for the Bobcats. Mascaro's in the backfield with Perez. Actually make that Oliver. Hand off to Oliver. A little delayed action. Oliver gets up across the 45. He's flipped in the air, lands on his backside. They'll mark him down at the 43-yard line. Excuse me.
The Bobcat fan base now with the "I believe" chant. I think that's a pretty safe bet, but you never know in football.
Michigan State game. I don't know if you heard of it or saw it, but it was looked like it was going to be a for sure deal, and Michigan State wound up coming back to win. Big pitch and catch from Mascaro to Dukes. Dukes all the way across the 40 to the 30. Ball comes loose as he gets close to the 20-yard line, but his teammate LaFawn jumps on it. Damon LaFawn comes all the way back across the field as Adrian Dukes was trying to get more yards all the way up to the 20-yard line. The ball spurts backwards, and luckily LaFawn drops on it with 2:37 left to go. Clock stops to move the chains. As soon as the ball is set, they'll
this game is
run
what
the
you
clock
call,
again.
my dad would call a schlabber knocker.
Yes. I've heard that expression from a few folks in the press boxes over the last few years, but I need to go look that up because I think that's the coolest thing in the whole world.
We got
Well, to my surprise, Lovelady has the ball, and they are going to score on this pass. I'm too busy laughing at Schlabberknocker. Pass from Holsley to number 24, Cade White. White takes this little rumble. I thought for sure LaFawn had fallen on that ball, but I'm sorry, folks. We were too busy having a good time up here to see what was going on. But nonetheless, the Lovelady Lions, with 2:22, are able to move the ball all the way down inside the 25-yard line down to the 24 after that apparent fumble from Adrian Dukes.
Yeah, he takes that ball 46 yards on a pass there, reading a block and really just hoofing it down the sideline. He gets caught up, dragged down about the 24.
Player comes in motion. Holsley looking to throw. It's knocked out of his hand, an empty hand, but it's picked up by one of the Lions. He'll rumble forward, but he'll lose a yard on the play. Good heads up by the Lions to pick that ball up after it's knocked out of Holsley's hand.
Yeah, damage control. You notice how he fell on it. He didn't try to go grab it and make something of it. Those are risky.
Absolutely. 2nd and 11 for the Lions. Holsley looking to throw. Oh my. It was up for grabs, and Avery once again, or excuse me, Austin Moya, who had an interception before, he almost came down with another one. third down and 11. 1:33 left to go. Clock stopped for that incomplete pass. 3 receivers up top to the right. They're moving right to left as we see them. Pulls his in shotgun, takes a snap, hands it off to Williams. Williams around the left side will be pulled down just shy of the 20-yard line at the 21. Bring up 4th down.
About a 4-yard run there. It'll bring us to about 4th and 6 or 7. 4th and 7.
Lions not calling any timeouts, just letting everything work its course. Clock winding down to 1 minute. 3 receivers up top to the right once again. Pulsey's going to throw it out to his left down the sideline. Petey White is there, but he's pushed out of bounds. It'll be incomplete, and that'll do it. Bobcats will take over on downs after that incomplete pass, and that's going to seal it. And a lot of the Lion players on offense are taking knees right now, just realizing that their season is coming to an end.
That's what's heartbreaking about playoffs. Most of these kids never see the Friday night lights again if they are seniors. Of course, the Bobcats advancing here, building on this will be their 9th win in a row.
Tough break for the Lions as they come in undefeated, like you said, and up against a 2-loss team, thinking that they had it pretty well in check here, and just not going to happen. So
they're just playing different caliber teams. And there's the knee. Of course, won't actually have enough time to wind it all the way down.
Les Rhodes was pretty excited. He was about ready to go, just jump all over the field, and he realized, oh, wait, just like you said, Jack, I can't quite do that. I got to make sure that the game clock and play clock are lining up here.
Yeah, that's right. You got to put a pin in it.
Game clock is at 32 seconds. The play clock is about 20 seconds behind. 19 to 20 seconds behind, so we'll let it wind down here. Inside of 25 seconds now, take a knee, and that, my friends, will do it. So the Refugio Bobcats are going to move on to the finals here in 2A Texas football. And they win tonight over the Lovelady Lions by a score of 46 to 28. As the clock winds down, that is...
that's a Texas high school state semifinal game for you.
And the favorite part of every high school football game is that they meet at midfield and shake hands with each other. Tough break for the Lovelady Lions. They came out and held it to them in the first half, kept everything close, but the Refugio Bobcats had made wonderful adjustments at halftime and were able to keep that potent big play offense of the Lions in check. And there were just a couple of big plays in the second half, and that did not lead to touchdowns, obviously, like they did in the first half. So
yeah, you know, the Lions just too little, too late there at the end. Had a touchdown, a nice onside kick there, and you thought they might make a little run there at the end, but Bobcats slammed the door. You know, the Bobcats, they came out, like I said earlier, they came out guns blazing in the third quarter, getting the ball, scoring right away, and getting it back. Again, just capitalizing. They came out with a fast-paced offense. Of course, Refugio executing well offensively, establishing a run game, utilizing their passing game, their defense locking down. Their defensive linemen really showed up in the second half, especially not allowing those big break plays that kept the Lions in it really in the first half. But I think that forced the pass, which was not Lovelady's strong suit, and that overall got them a great team victory.
absolutely. And the fans in the stands here for Lovelady holding up the L, saluting their players, and players saluting right back, saying thanks as the school song being played over there. And the Refugio Bobcats team, and coaches and trainers, everyone else taking a knee over on the on the field. We're to our right. Good job for those young men to hold their heads high and salute the fans. And man, felt great.
Good show.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and wrap everything up here. You're listening to Section 2A State Semifinals football on the NFHS Sports Broadcast Network. We'll be right back.
Download the new Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday. Connect and get live scores statewide. Find games near you. Plus, get your photos on our Friday night show. This is the one app that can handle high school football in Texas. Get the App Store and type Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, big plays, plus the TQ Big Game of the Week.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Welcome back to Georgetown, Texas. Mike Rose along with Jack Cantrell and Suna Venkat, our producer. We just actually sat down for the first time, so you heard us stretching right there. The Bobcats of Refugio, Texas are your 2A semifinal victor. They will be heading on to the state finals here. Man, December football. I've only been accustomed to that for some like loose end bowl games in college and something else, but this is pretty special to have such a late season run for these young men. Hats off once again to the Lions of Lovelady. They battled hard, just weren't able to come up with the victory tonight. They sure held them in check in the first half, were able to answer back on a lot of big plays, but Refugio came out in the second half ready to go with some great adjustments, and defensively that was a fantastic display. And of course, good defense is going to lead to some pretty great field position offensively, and some turnovers and everything else really helped out. So what do you think, young man, on this game as we wrap things up?
Absolutely. Well, like you said earlier, I've never seen so many turnover on downs. There was what'd you say, 6, probably somewhere close to 8 there at the end. And, of course, hats off to Lovelady, having an undefeated record coming up to now. They will finish 14-1 for the 2015-2016 football season. Of course, looking to take things away from this game and build on them for the future. I think this team is full of bright young men and should establish a solid program base for this Lovelady football team.
Absolutely. I appreciate being able to be able to sit up here in the broadcast booth with you all and call such a great game. I mentioned before as halftime came to an end, we're getting ready for the third quarter to begin. I'm not sure if I could handle all the offense that was going on, and man, that was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun when the team you're covering wins, and especially in this magnitude and this way. Up next is a sign over on the scoreboard here at the athletic complex here in Georgetown. It says Refugio Bobcats, good luck at state, and that's exactly where they're headed. They just got done with the school song and saluting their fans on the far sideline, and I'm excited for them. Wish them the best of luck as well.
Absolutely. Yep.
So, producer extraordinaire, anything else we need to do? All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and sign off here from Georgetown. I want to give a quick shout-out to my broadcast partner, Mr. Jack Cantrell. Thank you very much. Suna Venkat, our producer extraordinaire, as I just said. I want to thank a few folks that helped with this. Of course, the NFHS Broadcast Network. I'm Mike Rose, and Jack and I and Suna, we work alongside everyone at the KMAX Sports Broadcast Network, but we're really happy to be a part of the NFHS Broadcast Network tonight. So We thank you for being a part of it. From the athletic complex in Georgetown, Texas, your Refugio Bobcats have defeated the Lovelady Lions by a score of 46-28. Thanks for tuning in to the Section 2A State Semifinals football broadcast here on NFHS. You can head on over to nfhsnetwork.com and you can listen back to this game or any other game that they have there on their website. So thank you to everyone for listening and being a part of the broadcast tonight. Wish you the best of luck and have a good night. Go Bobcats.
That's right.